There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, in the normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the sea...
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Fair man. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Van Dijk. Gakpo. McAllister. Gakpo. Aim forwards. Vitz. Oh, red. Nice interception. Frimpong. Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Kirkes. McAllister. Vitz. Played into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Good chance here! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And again! It's a goal!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and a clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gasharovski. Shooten. Dest. Till. Can he latch on to this? It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Till, out to the right. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister forwards and with intent, and they can counter here. He's got away. Isak. Lovely bit of skill. In into the middle. And they've got Reed.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Kirkes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
midfield, changing the point of attack. Vince. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong, gently done. It's just beyond his reach. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Perisic. Perisic. Can he get onto this? Player. Cross in. Van Dijk clears it away. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kerkez. McAllister. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Perisic. Fairman. Perisic. Fairman. Perisic. And it goes cross-field. Played out to the right. Nice control. And here's Perisic. That's very neat. Delivered across. And that has been cleared. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Konate. Moved on forwards. Frimpong. That's really well manoeuvred.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shooten. Fairman. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Kerkez. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. Kerkez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mohamed Salah. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0. Can he finish? That's caused a worry or two.
And not just close, agonisingly close. Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
That has found them in acres of space. Perisic. Chance to play it in. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. And here's Perisic. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Teresic. Player. Teresic. Fairman. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that's the keeper's ball. Van Dijk. And it's Vitz. And here's Isak. Is there any support? He's had a shot! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. And here's Isak. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vitz goes for a shot! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Schouten, gently done. Kerkez. Gakpo takes control of enemies on the move. Schouten. Some good work on the right flank here. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gravenberg. Konate. Frimpong. Konate, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Steaming on goalwards. Shelton gets it clear. Frimpong crosses. And he's there to clear it. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And back to the goalkeeper. Konate. Gravenberg. Konate. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Wirtz. No. Again, there's no way through. Looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear. Mohamed Salah. That's really well cleared. Frimpong. Salah. Frimpong. Perisic. Player. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Gravenberg. Till. Shoots him. Fairman. Till. Goes for the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
PSV are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. Lofted through here, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Frimpong. Konate, McAllister, and it's played forward. Gakpo, and it's Kirkesh. Oh, sweet feet. Long time, excellent interception. Do have a chance to counter here. Cleared without complication. Have it back and can go again. Shelton in over towards the opposite flank. Frimpong with the clearance. That's a corner kick. Keeper's dealt with that. Turns and goes back. Till. Konate, Frimpong. Konate, Fairman. Fairman. It's run loose here. Kirkes. Gakpo. And that is a good ball to find him. Gasharovsky gets rid without sophistication. Gakpo. Receives it in a good position here. That was very necessary. And played it back swiftly. Kirkes. Gakpo. Frimpong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Away. Gravenberg, gently done. Perisic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dest. Player. McAllister. Konate. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Gasharovsky. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Salah. And here's Isak. Fairman. And now the breakaway. Player. Fairman. Spread out to the left. Perisic delivers. No, that's too long. McAllister. Van Dijk. Konate. There's a probing ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shelton shifted upfield. Gakpo has found the net here, of course. And it's Kirkes. Mohamed Salah. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Till. It's come to nothing. It's an effective looking ball that. It's a deception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Vitz. Frimpong, aim forwards. He's going to go a long way. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Konate. Frimpong, and it's played forward. Teresic. Klea. Teresic. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konate, McAllister, forwards and with intent. Gakpo, Gasharovski gets over and intercepts. Shelton gently done. Chooses to go back. He's cut it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Frimpong, nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gakpo, that's a dangerous ball. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Gasharovski. Made into space out wide. Klea. Good play through for the wide man. Kerkez. Quality ball. Snuffed out the danger. Now it's Gakpo. Isak. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. And it's Frimpong. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Salah. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Vitz. Wins the duel this time. Dest. It's Gone for a throw-in. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. And that's been well dealt with. Good spread. PSV ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. McAllister. Van Dijk shifted upfield. McAllister. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Now he's off and running. Man, aim forwards. Gravenberg. McAllister. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Wirtz tries to think it through. Kerkez. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Really well manoeuvred. Claire showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gakpo. Teresic. Van Dijk makes the interception. McAllister. And here's Isak. Oh, it's come loose. Fair man. Best. Now it's Till. That's tidy. Till. Schuten. Fairman. Teresic. Cross to the back post. Shelton. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. Teresic. That was asking just too much of him. It's Frimpong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for goal! It's a loose ball. Player. Gaszorovski. Shooten. Gaszorovski. The most accurate pass. Mohamed Salah. Till. And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That has been knocked clear. Played it again. And he's there to clear it. Shooten. Fair man. Out to the left it goes. Fair man. Shooten. Gets into some space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Isak. Gakpo. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Kerkez shifted upfield. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Goes for goal! That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Gravenberg. Frimpong. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Shooten. Fair man. Over to the left. Perisic chasing after it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great defending, strong and determined. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Vids. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Kirkes. And it's Kirkes. Gakpo. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Does really well to win the ball there. Shot a goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Well, the moans and groans.
That could spell trouble. Kirkes. Gakpo. Dest. Shooten. Fairman. Shelton forwards and with intent. Konate, aim forwards. Frimpong. Teresic. Fairman. Teresic could try cutting inside here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Frimpong, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well done. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Dijk. Isak is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Till. Spread out to the left. Ooh, delicate chip through. Crossed into the box. It comes. Teresic. Mohamed Salah. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Frimpong, aim forwards. Shooting. Van Dijk cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Konate. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. And it's Kirkes. Played in with purpose. It's a mighty effort! Gets it away. Back in once more. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Dest. He's found support out wide. Till. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Dest. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister. 60 minutes played. Now it's Isak. Isak. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Now it's Wirtz. Climbs up big! Extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gasharovsky forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Dest. Played out to the right. PSV have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Heaved it away. Simple. Van Dijk. That's been drilled forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Shoots him. Dest. Run, and he's happy to keep going. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Get a throw in. And it's Kirkesh. And here's Gakpo. And here's Wirtz. Well, they can break here. Out to the left it goes. Really well manoeuvred. Perisic. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Till. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gets it away. Straight back. German has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Isak. McAllister, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. McAllister shifted upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is a good chance, surely! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Gakpo really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Comes in! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Moved on forwards. Shooten, and it's played forward. Dest. Frimpong. Konate. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. McAllister, it's a lovely, neat pass. Gashurovski gets across to intercept that. Fairman. Teresic. Fairman. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. He's well positioned here. Gakpo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. And here's Isak. It's an excellent interception. Teresic. That's really well manoeuvred. This physical challenge. McAllister. Kerkez. Played towards the other side. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah, that's a delicate pass. Shooten. For a throw. Mohamed Salah, here it is crossed in. That has been knocked clear. Teresic. Fairman. Gashurovski. Shooten. It's a mighty looking ball, that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ambitious ball here. It's a threatening... It's... Gets just about enough of it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Fairman. Aim forwards. Perisic. Fairman. Spread out to the left. Perisic. Proves too strong. Isak. Probing pass. Gakpo. So who's he picking out? Oh, smashing header! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fairman forwards and with intent. Simple. Vince. A searching ball out wide. Gasharovski looks to the other side. Perisic. Oh, easy pickings there. McAllister. And it's Vince. Olai sends that a long way. Over to the left. Gravenberg cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred, nicely intercepted. Fairman. Shooten. Dest. Played into space out wide. McAllister. Konate. Fairman. And here's Perisic. And it's played forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Now it's Isak. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Dest. Up he goes! Final touch was poor. Dest. Great run on the overlap here. Kerkez. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. ball by the goalkeeper. Fairman. And it's Perisic. And here's Perisic. And that clears it away. Konate can get it clear. Kerkez, gently done. Gets good distance on it. Gakpo. It's made its way to him, played into space out wide. Gakpo, cleared without complication. And they have it back and can go again. And here's Gakpo. It's McAllister. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Dest. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Great defending, strong and determined. Konate shifted upfield. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Kerkez. Towards the flank. McAllister. Shapes to shoot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
PSV are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose he did.
Mohamed Salah! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk. Gravenberg. And it's played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Vitz. Kerkez. Succumbs to the pressure. Gravenberg. Frimpong. And it's Vitz. And here's... And the shot! Tries to get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he thumps it clear. Gakpo. Just 5 minutes left. McAllister. Konate. Frimpong. Frimpong forwards and with intent. Till. Oh, good spread. Shooten. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, played right into his path. Decent chance! Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fair man. There won't be another chance after this one. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mohamed Salah. Fair man. Fair man. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitz could move up a gear here. And it's Vitz. Lovely feet. Fair man. Konate cuts it out. Kerkez, gently done. Gravenberg. McAllister. Now it's Vitz. Gakpo. And they've got Reed. Van Dijk. McAllister. Kerkez. McAllister. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chance here to counter. Crosses it in. Frimpong gets it away. Van Dijk. Kerkez. McAllister. Kerkez, driven forward. Can he latch on to this? And he'll shoot here! And another try! Simple. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Van Dijk goes forward. Teresic. And here's Perisic. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! He can get that clear. Brings it to a close. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, everybody in the